What are we doing, Dad?
Huh?
What are we doing?
We're going to pressure check the tank. It doesn't have to be, we just wanted to make sure it can hold, 2 or 3 pounds.
You can see your undies.
You two are annoying the hell out of me this morning. Morning, everybody. So, probably not allowed to say morning, but anyway, but it's morning right now. And as you can see, the fuel cells are gone, or the fuel tanks. Race car business is called fuel cells, and this is fuel tanks. Don't know, don't really care. But the customer had pointed out that he could smell gas, and when I came in this morning, I could smell gas pretty good. So we're trying to figure out where the gas is, whether or not the tank is bad. We're going to pressure check the tanks. But when we pulled the tanks, you could see that there's been fuel in the bottom. Now, that could be from the hoses. Some of the hose clamps were not the best, those kind of things. So took a little bit of work to get them out, but I'm glad that we did it now because we can get this all cleaned up and pressure check the tanks and then replace all the lines, and then we know we're golden. It wasn't the easiest job. I don't think they meant for these tanks to come out. So we had to cut this little right angle piece right here. So what we'll do is we'll clean that up and then we're going to replace it with a piece of aluminum. I actually just looked online, you can get fiberglass right angle, we'll just bond it back in and we'll be done. I was going to make it where it was detachable, but I don't think the tanks will ever need to come out again, quite honestly. If you have a boat, check your fuel lines. These fuel lines are original fuel lines and they were extremely brittle. If you don't know what you're doing, take it to a dealer, take it to somebody who knows what they're doing, but double check your fuel lines, and on top of that, make sure your hose clamps and stuff are good, because this boat's in great shape, but kind of like in here, the hoses were as old as the boat, and we all know how, what year model is this?
93.
93. So that means these hoses are from 93 too. So all that stuff there is replacement hoses and stuff.
Only top quality U.S. Coast Guard.
Make sure it's US Coast Guard. Don't be running down to your auto parts store picking up hose. It's not meant for this particular application. So make sure you follow the rules on that. Don't cheap out on it, it's not worth it. I can't emphasize that enough. So we always go back with as good, if not better. And I can tell you this much, probably the fuel lines and whatever you've prepared have got better and better over the years. So that's what we're working on right now. Michael did pull some of the big lines and stuff on the electrical, but we was waiting for the fuse panels to come in. So I wanted to get this knocked out this morning and figure out what the deal was so we can get these tanks back in and get moving on with this project. So you all have a great day.
Alright guys, so we got the tanks pulled, all the lines pulled, well almost all the lines. We got it cleaned out. As you guys saw, it was pretty dirty when my dad was sitting in here. Just a bunch of stale gas sitting on, and it had been sitting there for a long time, and it like congealed into kind of like a pasty, and you could smell it. So we went ahead and cleaned it all out. We also cleaned that hole, which I thought was kind of interesting, that maybe all boats, kind of drains to the bilge. I didn't think it would do that. I think it would be like a contained area, but what do I know? So we got that all cleaned out. We also cleaned out the bilge to make sure, no residue in there. And then, yeah, so we got the tanks. Let's go over there and talk about the tanks. All right, so we got the tanks in over here. We've made up a couple, basically plugs to plug up, and we're going to pressure check each one. Just put about 10-15 pounds of pressure in there. Nothing too crazy, nothing too excessive, and just make sure it holds. We need to go ahead and we're going to replace the seal first, make sure that that's all good. And yeah, so we'll try to see if there's any leaks, any cracks in the tanks. So sorry we didn't get a lot of footage of today's stuff. I was running late, and then my dad just kind of got into stuff. So yeah, let's check back tomorrow.
So right now we've slightly pressurized the tank, a couple of psi probably, and it's holding. I'll wait and see. Our concerns are that we don't have any issues with the integrity of the tank itself. We know we've got to replace this gasket. We've got to redo this here, and obviously we will be putting brand new hoses here anyway. But our concern is that we don't have a structural problem with the tank where it's got a crack in it and leaking out. It doesn't appear to be that way, but we're going to leave it the way it is right now for 30 or 40 minutes, see if it holds, and if it does, I believe we're in business. 2.5 hours, and we're holding pressure, very low pressure, but we're holding pressure. We're very happy. So this tank is good, and now we're going to switch everything over and check the other tank. But we're very happy with this. We thought we had a problem with this one, so we're very, very happy. And we'll double check the other one. The game plan for the live well Dumaflotches, whatever they're called. What are they called?
Live well timers.
Live well timers. And our 2 fuse panels, we have 12 fuses, so we're going to use up one entire bank. So we have another as a spare, and the reason why we have a 12 instead of a 6 is because they have no 6s right now and they're on back order. So we looked out and scored 2 12s. And this makes it easy to check your fuses, and this was the original location for the live well timers. So this is what we're going to go with, and then make it a good clean installation. Then our wires will feed through up into our dash, keeping it real clean and simple. So I think I'm liking this. So, there we go. So as you can see, here is our box, and it turned out fantabulous. Can't say enough about it.
Fantabulous.
Fantabulous. Really happy about this. I think the client's going to be real happy. So obviously these slots are to get our wires through to the back. What are these things again?
Live well timers.
Live well timers up there. But I am really happy with the way this turned out. We are missing some screws, so don't be making that in the comments, because we're going to take them on and off, and we don't want to screw up all the holes. So from here we've got to put the stuff through and start to run the hard wires. But I think we all are very happy about the way this turned out. We've pressure checked the second tank, and that has done exceptionally well too. So looking good that we're on our tanks don't have any issues. So I don't know what we're going to do next, whether or not we're going to do wiring or if we're going to put the tanks back in. So wait and see. Stay tuned.
Alright guys, so that's it for this week's video. Let's just do a quick recap of what we did, because some of it didn't end up being put on camera. First thing we did is we took the old seats off and just kind of did an investigation of the fuel center. Then we also took off all the wiring, pretty much is out of the boat other than the ignition. Gauges, all that is out. We pulled all the wire from back here, and we've already gone ahead and started running the main power wire that we're going to run to the console, and then from the console we got 10 gauge running up to the bow. We removed the stereo system that was in here, and we went ahead and we built this box, which is, I think, really cool. Obviously it's missing some screws, but his live well timer system was originally in this locker, and so we did that. So we cut these slots for the wires to go through, and it's gonna look really cool when we're done. So we have that, and yeah, we pressure checked the tanks, and they held pressure stupendously. So now we're going to go ahead and get those thrown back in there. Like I said, that's it for this week. If you guys like the video, please make sure to give us a thumbs up. If you like what we're doing, be sure to subscribe, because we'll post a video once a week about this boat, or maybe another boat we have here in the shop, because we got a lot. And so yeah, I will see you guys next week.